A Dallas father charged with leaving his children in dangerous and filthy conditions has a lot of excuses for how they were living. Police say 3 of Robert Preston's children were alone last Saturday in an apartment with the stove on. A neighbor called police when she found a 4th child wandering in the street. Today from jail, he claimed he is not a bad father, but contradicted some of what he told police when he was arrested. Robert Preston is no stranger to jail. These are just some of his mugshots from his criminal history. Alex Boyer has the interview you will see only on Fox 4.
I'll never put my kids in a position like that again.
Robert Preston has been sitting in the Dallas County Jail since Saturday when Dallas police arrested him on 4 counts of child endangerment.
I am not a bad person. I am not a bad father.
Police say a neighbor found one of Preston's 4 children out in the cold at an apartment complex on Meadow Street in South Dallas. The toddler boy was wandering in the street with only a t-shirt, pants, and 1 shoe on. Police say when Preston showed up at the neighbor's apartment, he told him he went to the store for 10 to 15 minutes. When we talked to Preston on Friday, he told us a different story.
I was just going to go check the mailbox, but I kind of got sidetracked.
Once inside Preston's apartment, officers found 3 other boys, ages 5, 3, and 2. According to an arrest warrant, the kids did not know their own names and were nonverbal, using facial expressions, body language, and gesturing and screams to communicate. Preston says they were born premature. Officers also found a malnourished dog in a closet. According to that same arrest affidavit, police say the entire apartment reeked of feces and the toilets of both bathrooms did not appear to have been flushed in weeks, even though the water in the apartment was in working order. Police also say the floor was filthy, unkept, and there were bottles of various types of alcohol that were left open on the floor. Preston had excuses for that too.
My youngest son, he'll go in there and put toilet paper all in the sink, in the toilet, and flush the toilet all day. My girlfriend at the time, she was at her mother's house. But if we was there together, it wouldn't have looked like that.
Preston says they've been living in that unit without furniture since last October, and he claims he and his girlfriend, who is never mentioned in the arrest affidavit, were waiting on their income tax return to buy furniture. Preston's neighbor never saw any kids with him.
My daughter and I were crying because it's heartbreaking, and it's just so disgusting how the children were treated.
These are mugshots from some of Preston's prior arrests. Public records show he has a criminal record that includes armed robbery, burglary, and multiple domestic violence arrests. There was an arrest warrant out for him at the time for violating his probation related to the armed robbery sentence. A spokeswoman with the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services would not say if they've had any contact with the family before, but Preston told us they have a few years back for a similar complaint.
Sometimes they'll get up before we do, and my kids, they're adventurous. They like to, go outside, they like to play and all that type of stuff.
Alex Boyer, Fox 4 News.
And police also noted that 2 girls, aged 6 and 9, were removed from another home. Preston says they were at their grandmother's house, but police have not confirmed that. Tonight, all 6 children are in foster care.